All right, first things first. Yeah, I got honey all over me. I'm covered in it. I don't even know if you can see it, but it looks like somebody blasted on my chest because I was standing there taking a leak, and then I'm like, is this crumbs on my shirt? And I went like this, and now I got honey everywhere. I got honey everywhere. So, yeah, that's how we're starting out. That's how we're starting out. I got honey everywhere. The hell is that? What is what is that? What's that black crap there? Is there a hole in my floor? What is that? What is that? Anyways. Anyways, first things first, let's share the live stream link before we go too far down the garden path here. Uh, let's quickly share the link before I read the completely unoriginal comments of people going, yeah, I bet you did. I bet that it's honey. I'm clever. I'm saying it's not the thing you said. As if it wasn't the thing you think it is, like you wouldn't be asking if you could buy this shirt so you can suck on it. So whatever. Let me just go ahead and share the live stream link, and we'll count up the unoriginal responses that I'm sure have issued in the meantime here. All right. Let's see here. First of all, before I look at the unoriginal crap, let's read out the name of the peoples who are here. What up, Ned, Millmaster, Sage, Horton, Teferi, Daka, Stormtrooper, Zircon, Valhalla, Jess, David, MF, Sum, Jess, Ziria, Kevin, Felonious, T, Nightcrow, Eng, Sean, Yaya, Teferi, Potts, Kensiki, Beasley, Craig, Gerthulu, Juglum. What's up? How's it going? Oh, Stormtrooper, who's got the board? You do, buddy. You're Lord of the Board right out the gates. Right out the gates, buddy. All right. There you go, big boy. Bum, 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 bum. Lord than that board. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only three. Only three uninspired responses. That's not too bad. You guys didn't do as badly as I thought. I thought there'd be more of those worthless comments. The three of you, you know who you are. Hang your head in shame. You're unoriginal and lame. Just so you know. Just so you know. Predictably lame. That's you. Oh, man. So I've been busy. I've been busy working on Magic the Gathering lore, and not garbage new lore, awesome old lore. So we're going back to the origins of Yawgmoth and Phyrexia. And that lore is uploading right now. It's already done. That's what I spent the day working on. We're going back to basics. Actually, it's not basic. It's good times. The new stuff is basic garbage. People coming along to me and going, actually, you're wrong. Jace was Ariat and Eldraine. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Wizards doesn't just get to retcon that. I don't accept that. Clearly, when they wrote the end of Wilds of Eldraine story, the actual Ashiok was taking Ariat somewhere to be a queen. Now, if you want to accept that Wizards of the Coast is going, no, actually, that was Ashiok all along, then why is Ariat here working for money? If Jace was Ashiok at that point, then why did he say, I'm going to make you a queen on another plane, and then just take her to this stupid... Actually, what I meant by that was you're going to get paid $12 to do a heist. Like, why bother reading any of the lore? Why not just let Wizards give you a little snippet and go, you know, all the things you thought were dumb, they're not dumb. Oh, wow, you fixed it. It's cool lore now. It's good. Nightcrow, you learned your lesson from saying dumb shit. Jess, you don't rile me up with your dumb shit because, I mean, you can't help that your brain's broken, right? There's only so much you can do with a bunch of burnt up fucking tire rubber, right? That's what your brain is, so... Whatever, man. What up, Nalene? Ozzy, you mean this in all sincerity? This is the best magic YouTube channel? Thanks. Despite the classic historian intro being a little cringe. Oh, you ruined it. Go fuck yourself. How about that? How about that? Yo, I think you're awesome, except you fucking suck dicks. That's what you're saying. I don't give a fuck if you think it's cringe. Shut your fucking mouth. What do you think I'm gonna do? Change it for you? Why would you add the negative? Hey, bro, I really like you, but this thing I hate. Well, fuck you then. Right? Like, that is my gut reaction to that. I don't understand the mentality of, yo, I like what you do and I think it's great, but I gotta tell you that I hate this part. Fuck you, asshole. Did I ever fucking ask you directly, hey man, what's your opinion on my intro? Because I'll change it if you fucking don't like it. Oh, that's right. I've never asked anybody because I like it. I made that intro. I star in it. I love all of it. So if you don't like it, shut the fuck up. That's it. Enjoy what you enjoy. Shut your mouth on the shit you don't. Right? It's that fucking simple. And take this lesson and apply it across every YouTube channel, because for real, people are way too into themselves and their own fucking opinions, all right? So you don't need to add on the shit at the end complaining, because I don't give a fuck, bro. How much fucking money do you provide me? Do you give me hundreds and hundreds of dollars to change my videos? Or do you just watch my shit for free and now you're here to go, I think you're the best, but this sucks. Shut the fuck up, you know? Where I was going to say I think you're the best, but I think your commenting is lame and weak, right? Like, what's the point? What's the fucking point of that? Other than to annoy the person you're saying it to. Do you do that to people in real life? I hope not, because it's fucking ignorant. Horton's membership message says, broken brains unite. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, son. What up, Anders Blade? How you doing? Sam, you like the green screen dance? Thanks, bro. Thanks, buddy. How much is the Lord of the Board right now? It's Trio 1. If you don't have anything nice, don't say. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. That's true. But like, for real, just leave it at the positive part. Just tell me you like what I'm doing. I'm not going to change the intro, so what's the fucking point in, hey, bro, I want you to know this thing that you like and love is cringe. You're cringe. Your fucking choice to do that is cringe. You know what I mean? Horton says, don't change, bro. The sincerity is why I keep coming back. Well, I'm going to heart that. You're the Lord of the Board, son. You're the Lord of the Board. Like, I think that people aren't actively trying to set me off. They're just not aware how rude they're being because nobody fucking tells them. Nobody fucking tells them they're being rude. I don't get it. Like, did I set this channel up and say, yo, tell me exactly what you don't like so I can change it? Have I ever said that to anybody? No. No. All right, Horton. You're Lord of the Board. Oh, Horton Herda, who just stole the board from me? Anders Blade. Preach it, brother. Preach it. People are welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. 100%. I will rant at you if I think that what you're doing ain't cool. But yeah, man, this happens on a regular basis where people will come along and they'll be like, yo, bro, just so you know, I used to hate your fucking channel. And now I love it. And I'm like, okay, so the first thing you're telling me is that you hated what I do. So why are you telling me this? Like, do you think I'm just gonna, wow, you know what? I know so much about you and I value your opinion so high. So I'm glad that you stopped fucking hating me and that you like me now. How does that benefit me? How did you hating me impact me? It didn't. You hating me didn't change anything. And now the first thing you're going to say to me is like, I used to be a dumb bastard who didn't understand how awesome you are, and I'm dumb enough to let you know that. Oh, well, okay, you've lowered yourself in my estimation. What do you think wow, I'm so glad you like me, dumb fuck who doesn't have the smartness to understand that I'm amazing from the get-go. Like, wow, well done. You finally came around to having a brain that works. Well, can I get down and kiss your feet? Can I suck your toes? Is there anything else I can fucking do for you? Now that you switched from being a dumb fuck who hates me into somebody who loves me, what can I do for you? That's why I'm here. That's why I set up the channel. It's not about me. It's not about my opinions. It's about every fucking body else. I got news for you. It's about me. Ned's membership message says, Meatball Parade forever. That's right, baby. That's right. So like I don't get it, man. What do you think I'm gonna do? Change the fucking intro for you? Or be like, wow, thanks for liking me. Oh, I love it. I'll just ignore the negative shit you tacked on there. Hey man, I love what you do, ugly. Oh, Okay, all right. What was that M part for? You know what I mean? Like, fucking Christ, people are clueless on the internet. Don't say shit to me. That's a fucking insult. If you don't like my shit, shut your fucking mouth. It's real simple. It's real straightforward, right? That is my contributor to my ramen eating habit. I don't eat no ramen. I don't eat no ramen. Nishimoto, you never trigger me this hard. Well, the thing is, man, what triggers me the most is people who aren't actively trying to be rude. He wasn't actively trying to be rude. It was just a clueless fucking thing to say. You just leave it at the part you fucking like, right? I don't go around telling, oh, I hate this part. What do you gain from that? Do you think it's going to fucking change anything? Because if you think it's going to change anything, you have a huge ego. And if you don't think it's going to change anything, what was the point of sticking your fucking thumbs in my ribs? Right? What's the purpose? I don't understand people. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ellie, you didn't know I was this unhinged? Yeah, I'm out of my fucking mind. I'm a maniac. I'm a crazy person. Is it not fucking obvious? Most YouTubers wouldn't even acknowledge that shit, or they just would have been like, thank you. But also, most YouTubers are fucking fake, and they'll just put whatever fake front they got on to keep everybody fucking happy. Let people say whatever the fuck they want to, as long as the fucking money keeps coming in, as long as the views keep coming in. Who gives a shit what they say? Well, I fucking care. I give a shit. Jess membership message says, I like your shit, so I won't stay quiet. You rock, sir. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Certain says, what gets me is how folks seem to think kissing up to wizards is a good thing, or they need to push MTG as stocks. It's a game, damn it. That's right, but that's right. That's right. So yeah, honestly, people who are just trying to be a dick don't get a reaction from me. But people who are trying to be nice but don't realize that they don't need to backhand me at the end of it, yeah, it fucking sets me off, man. It sets me off, right? I gotta put up with enough people fucking wishing that my life would end or all this other shit. And now the people who are supposed to be on my side gotta make sure this comment was just gonna be positive. But I had to make sure to tack something on the end to ruin it for you. I pay attention to the entire sentence. I read all that you say. I don't just stop at the part and go, woo! So why put it in? What drives people to do this? What's the purpose? Is it an attempt to manipulate me? Or just make sure I don't like myself too much? What's the fucking goal? I don't understand. Carly says, I love your stuff, but isn't there jizz on your shirt? Okay, look, I'm pretty sure if I walk in there right now and I lay my hands on you that they're not going to hear nothing. So let's just settle this. Hold on, guys. I gotta get my marriage in order. What the ever-loving fuck? What are you doing? Stop it. Shut up. Stop. Ow, my hands hurt. I'm done. Now my hands sting. I hope you're fucking happy. Even the horrid banshee of a wife that I got. Unprofessional, but I love you. Acknowledge me. I can't even tell the difference. I can't even tell the difference between the comments you leave, Carly, and all the dudes in my audience who want to fornicate with me. I don't know that, man, my hands are stinging, bro. Oh, also for the fucking idiots of the internet who are really fucking stupid and will go somewhere going, oh, there is woman. No, dummy. No, that was me standing around the corner going like this too hard, just so you know. Because people are fucking stupid. Super Duper says, hey, Aj, you're my favorite YouTuber, except the part where your content sucks dick. Yeah, that's it. That's it. What's the point, man? What's the point? Somebody gives you a free meal every day. I love this food. I love this food. But I don't like the bun you put on the plate. Then don't eat it. Fuck you. Shut up. It's a free meal. Cram it in your fucking ungrateful face. People are just so enamored with their own opinions. And it's like, I get it. I love my opinion so much that I have like 4 different fucking channels for it. But I don't go around acting ignorant to people. I don't get it, man. I'm too old for this shit. Yeah, McGar, you think stapling a negative onto a compliment was a way of keeping distance? Well, look at you trying to bring logic and reasonability to this. Do I seem like I'm in the mood to be reasonable? No. So fuck you too. The thing is, I don't even really care that much about what he fucking said, for real. It didn't actually bother me that much, but it certainly was fucking rant fuel because I don't get it. I don't get it. Nathan says when Carly tips, they're basically just paying YouTube. Nah, that's wrong, you fat, dumb motherfucker. Because Carly actually fills out Google surveys. So she's taking Google survey money that most people can only use to get apps and shit, and she's putting that money in our pockets, right? So, suck on that fat dick of truth. Unlike the normal unwashed dicks you suck as a fucking hobby, you clown-faced goon. Jesse says, this is the chillest stream. Yeah, okay. Well, guess what, bro? Just like everything I make, the title is a lie and it's clickbait. And guess what? Once again, it fucking worked. Once again, it fucking worked. That's all I do is lie and clickbait. And I do it shittily because that's what you fucking deserve. You don't respect yourself, so why would I respect you? You know who I do respect? Fat Dick Nathan Lamoth, the member lord, dropping 20 memberships in the house. Ew, you gave one to Super Duper? Gross, that guy sucks the bag. Bear your new shields with pride, everybody, with Super Duper. Super Duper, you hide your shield because you're a gross, greasy piece of shit. And I don't want anybody knowing that you're associated with my channel, you fucking grundle chundler. Nathan, I wish I had better markers, buddy, so you could see this better. Guys, somebody needs to buy me the fucking markers off the wish list so we can stop living in the Invisizone. Carly got one. If I could go and physically take it from her right now, I would. I would. Oh, you gave it to Nishimoto too? Ew. Wait, did you? Yeah, ew, gross. Nathan, why? Why? Super duper, all jokes aside, you don't understand why people don't like my content. The news is informative, the lore coverage is dope, and the streams are funny as fuck. Well, I appreciate that. I can tell you a couple of reasons. First of all, not everybody gels with everybody's personality. Secondly, I am polarizing as fuck, bro. I may as well be a giant magnet. I pull some people in and I shove the others away. Not intentionally, that's just me being me, right? So some people just don't like it. And then you gotta remember as well, there's a bunch of fucking weirdos in the magic community of genuine social problems and shit, and they flare the fuck out. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, right? Nathan says, getting Carly in air may be the best thing ever. You know what? I'll raise my glass to that, buddy. My Lightwave says, thin skin and low T. Wait, you talking about me? No, I know you're talking. You're not talking about me. Carson, you love how honest I am and call people out on their BS. Well, I mean, I do it still in a way that, like, eventually it leaves them room to still hang out, right? Like, I can yell and rant at you, but you'll still feel welcome. You know what I mean? I got a fucking knack for it. I could go, what the fuck's wrong with you, dummy? And you'll still feel like you're welcome here. Because you are. At the end of the day, if you truly, genuinely pissed me off, I wouldn't even fucking speak to you. I'd just be like, whatevs, man. I'd ignore you like I ignore the fucking dickbags that wander through thinking they're clever. You're smelly. Oh, he's not responding to me. Oh, I have something cool to say. No, you don't. I'm not going to fucking talk to you, idiot. You know what I mean? It's so blatant. It's so blatant. Hey, Serta, what's up, buddy? You missed it. A couple days ago, somebody randomly asked me about Ants Canada and if I knew who they were and what I thought about them. And I talked about how you supported them and me and how one of them went on to be a big multi-million-dollar channel and one of them is a man who sits with honey on his shirt and yells at people on the internet. Super duper, nobody can push me off the internet, bro. This is like fucking tie one off for me, son. I'll fucking shank people to get to keep doing this. If I somehow got booted off here, you think I wouldn't immediately show up somewhere else? I'm fucking hardwired to entertain people. There ain't nothing that can stop the show until I'm done, right? That's it. When I'm in the grave, show's over. Until then, it's fingers up, fuck your mother till the day I die. First installment of the Thran Phyrexian lore is done. I hope that it goes over well. I really hope it does. Carly's not doing the editing anymore. It's a one-man show. I'm doing all of it. So, just so you know, if it looks or seems any different, it's because it's now a one-man show. I have given Carly free from it because it's too much for her to have to deal with. So, it's me now. It's me. Horton says, insult me, friend. Been months since I've been personally insulted by the king. All right, you fucking gross crouton that's been left at the bottom of a fucking trash bag and has soaked up all that fucking trash water, bro. You're so fucking disgusting that even the raccoons that eat bags of trash turn their nose up at you, bro. You are putrefaction personified. That's all you get for $5. Suck my fucking nuts. Ozzy, there you go. Now you're doing it right. See, you didn't put any fucking insults in there. It's just like the YouTube videos are informative, truthful, and honest. The first stream I've ever watched, unhinged-based Giga Chad Maniac. I know what some of those words mean. Sir, you can't take it back. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. Nightcrow, you want to thank me for the video on proxies and the website I pointed out? Oh, I'm glad that it was of use, bro. I'm genuinely glad it was of use. I am going to be getting hundreds and hundreds of proxies myself for my cube on top of the ones I already have because that's part of my reward for doing. I like it. They're like, hey, you want to look at these new proxies and stuff? And I'm like, yup. And they're like, we'll give you a bunch of proxies as well afterwards. And I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Send it on out. Let's go. So they're super chill. This is the second time I've worked with them, and I said, yo, this is good. You want to do something again in the future? Hit me up. What up, running? Nice on it coming soon. It's uploading right now. I started uploading that lore as the stream was starting, so it will already be completely finished processing by the time we're done here, and I could theoretically release it tonight. And part of me wants to, but another part of me wants to wait until tomorrow. I don't know. Part of me is like, yo, get it out there. Check it out, Thran lore. And there's another part of me that's like, this video is going to do terribly. It's going to do so much worse than all the new lore videos I've done. And I should wait until tomorrow afternoon to give it the best chance of getting any views. Because, I mean, I can only put so much time into things. And if people aren't like, I'm just going to have to see how it goes with the old school lore. Because I'm not doing the new school lore. I fucking refuse. And if it turns out not enough people have interest in the old school lore, I've misread the situation, then I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do going forwards. Nothing. Nope. The, what was the rare in the Odyssey pack? It was the Black Shrine, the Cabal Shrine. Nishimoto says, wait till tomorrow so you have something to watch while working. Has anybody explained to you how fucking self-control... Of course no one's explained to you how self-control works, you fucking Jabba the Hutt. Listen, dumbass. You decide when to watch the fucking video, so you can just not click on... You know how other people can buy a bag of chips and not eat it immediately? Apply the same fucking concept to a video and you, bro. Alright? You can just... I can put it out right now, and you can just be like, I'll just watch it tomorrow. How's fucking self-control? Take some responsibility for yourself. Oh, man, the Thran lore is so much better, boys. We're starting out with Yawgmoth springing a huge fucking trap on the assembled Thran army, like right out the gates. And I went through it and I was like, wow, it's internally consistent. There's not a single thing that's aggravating me. It's not a bunch of fucking political dumb fuckery where they have a stupid agenda to push and the story's all connected so they don't have to do dumb fucking retcons like going, oh no, Jace was Ashiok. No, he wasn't. You didn't have that in mind when you wrote that story, you fucking lying pieces of shit. And it's not satisfying afterwards to be like, well, actually this, and then to have idiots come along and go, well, they changed it to this. Fuck you. Fuck you for sucking the dick of stupidity. Don't come to me and go, you're wrong about it being that because Wizard said afterwards it's not. No, you're wrong, fuckstick. You're wrong. That wasn't Chase. That was Ashiok. And if you want to believe their dumb fuck bullshit, then go ahead. But I refuse. I refuse to accept it. No, that wasn't Chase's Ashiok. It doesn't make any sense for Chase to be Ashiok at all. None of it makes sense. But we gotta have lore telling us how Jace and Ashiok had fucking unprotected sex. And people are like, wow, that was a lore bit I didn't see coming. Drink bleach, motherfucker. Who cares? Who fucking cares that they banged without a condom and can't have kids, you fucking loser idiot? Oh my God, that's not cool. That's not interesting. It's dumb bullshit on their way to get their fucking Down syndrome space fox from the vault. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. JD, it's not a dumb question to ask if the Thran became the Phyrexians. That's a legitimate question. So, Yawgmoth is of the Thran. Some of the Thran became Phyrexians, while the other Thran fought against Yawgmoth. But the other Thran that fought against Yawgmoth basically died out. So the records just connect Yawgmoth with the Thran, like Urza finding Thran connections. That kind of a thing. So yeah, the Phyrexians do originate from Thranishness, because Yawgmoth himself is a Thranite, which is, I don't even think they're called that, but whatever. Buck, how come I don't upload my live streams? Oh, you are so fucking lucky, bro. You have no idea. I'm about to make your fucking day, because I do. I upload all my live streams onto the fucking live stream archive called Hatcher Streams, bro. So guess what? There's like, what? How many are already on here? There's like, holy shit, there's a lot on here. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of streams, bro. Wow, there's more than I thought. So yeah, there's like 6 months worth of streams. I started uploading them to an archive like about 6 months ago. And all I've done is mention it in a whole bunch of videos and a whole bunch of streams, some that you've been in. So how would you know? Maybe if you fucking paid attention. But I guess when your last name is Boob-ick, right? What can you expect? So there's the fucking link, buddy. There's the link. I pinned it. There's the archive. You can get all your streaming craziness afterwards. So yeah, the Thran lore is ultimately way more satisfying, bro. Yawgmoth's got it all sorted out ahead of time, and he is really like dropping the hammer on them. He's got his soldiers arrayed in all kinds of hidden bunkers. He's got his airships up there above the other airships. They don't even know they're there. They're coming down hard. It's awesome. It's awesome. If you just say something enough, for better or worse, it can kind of become how it is. So Thranonites is it? You're right, actually. If you repeat stuff enough, people will just roll with it, and that will become the thing they remember. You're absolutely right about that. That was weird. Weird. My foot touched the cord down here, but it looked like it affected that light over there, which is impossible, because there's nothing to do with the cord down here. Either that or I'm having a stroke. This is going to be my last stream, guys, because I guess my brain's is just too damaged. I've taken too much damage. I really hope that people enjoy the magic, like the magic old school lore. The sad reality is that the new school lore got more views and seemed to do better overall, but I just can't even handle it. I just saw Poltergeist. Shut up, Millmaster. Shut the fuck up. Stupid ghost ass shit. How can anybody believe in ghosts, man? How can you believe in ghosts? There's no fucking evidence for it anywhere, and there would be. Like, how many people have died? There'd be so many ghosts, man. So many ghosts. You'd be trying to take a dump, and there'd be like 4 ghosts all talking at the same time. One's flipping the toilet paper around, one's writing on the mirror, one's grabbing your ball bag and yanking, like... Ugh. Doomblade, what's the topic tonight? Yelling, I would say. That seems to be the major theme tonight, is me. Me just yelling. Just fucking yelling. Oh, no, sorry. The theme tonight is super chats. It's see how much you can super chat in one stream. That's the theme that we all agreed on, and it's a very good theme. And you are encouraged to participate for theme points. Bowser, you heard they used real dead bodies in the movie Poltergeist? You want to know what's crazy? They used real dead bodies in the Thran book. Like, they have real dead bodies, real magic, all of it. From Earth. Like, they made it out of dead people and real magic. Because magic is real and ghosts are real. Scyther, you're excited about the Commander Precons? Well, I hope you have fun with the one you get, buddy. Jugglem, I'm glad you enjoy it, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy it, bro. Oh, it's so nice to just read a story that's like an actual story and isn't some ham-fisted fucking bullshit where you're just like, well, let's watch these two idiots run through the city and what are you doing? None of this makes sense. Can you make sense with anything, please? Then Elspeth went to a place that couldn't exist. Oh, okay. And Sarah was there. Like, that shit lobotomized me, bro. It lobotomized me. Just those kind of fucking conversations are pointless. Everything isn't real because the universe isn't locally real. It's all a simulation. It doesn't matter, bro. If it's a fucking simulation and I jizz on your face, do you still not feel the fucking warm splatter and taste the saltiness? So I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Eat my jizz, you simulated fuck. Right? It's a pointless observation. Hey, life doesn't have meaning because stop talking to me then. Why are you even trying to convince? If everything's a simulation and you believe it, then shut your worthless fucking mouth because there's no point, right? So either you believe that shit and you shut the fuck up, or you don't believe it and you don't bring it up. Which is it? Which is it, dumb fuck McNumbnuts, right? The universe is probably a simulation. No, I don't think they would simulate people as fucking worthless as you, right? Just wasting your fucking time. Don't even understand the logical conclusions of your own fucking bullshit. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Scyther, is there somewhere you can easily catch up on magic lore? I have a magic lore channel, so I will give you the link for it. It has a mix of old and new lore. You can also check out Aetherhub. He does a bunch of lore, and Magic Arcanum. So off the top of my head, you can find an array of different stuff. If you want the most in-depth coverage of shit like the Brothers' War, you want my lore. Nobody has fucking covered the entire, like, I have covered entire novels from fucking start to finish. Multiple of them. And I'm currently working on the Thran novel from start to finish, as long as everything goes well. If it does completely miserably, who knows what I'm going to do. Fantasy Geographic might move on to other subjects, or I might just spend my time making other fucking videos. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to make fucking videos that people aren't going to watch, right? If people only want to watch the new lore and the new lore is fucking garbage, I'll find something better to do with my time in that regard. You know, I'll just read the books myself and enjoy them, and we could talk about the lore in live streams or something. Like, I'm not giving up on old school magic lore, but I'm also not going to waste my time making videos that don't get watched and don't make me any fucking money. Because I got bills to pay, and I have to fucking act like it's a business, bro. That's the end of it. So, if Fantasy Geographic can't justify the time investment, then it can't justify the time investment. It's as simple as that. Do I think Wizards will ever get out from Hasbro? If they ever do, it's just going to be worse, because it means Hasbro milked them for as much as they think they can, or are in such dire straits that they have to sell Wizards to get a final bit of cash. And either way, whoever buys Wizards is going to expect a big return on their money. So it's not going to get better in that regard. So yeah, I've got a decent array of lore on there. I think there's probably like 100 lore videos on there by now. John and Joe quoting the quote. He's got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Jerry, oh, you want Ferb? Yeah, you know what, buddy? Tool loot is pretty much same difference. Pretty much same difference as a Furby. I feel you. What up, Pierce? How you doing, buddy? me? Well, now, you know what? Since you guys have both made that reference, I may as well just play the Amazon video. Here we go. Don't be a dink! Use my Amazon link! When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link! Don't be a bitch! You gotta scratch that itch! Bookmark that Amazon link! I got fucking bills to pay, y'all! Use my Amazon link! This is gonna take some work. There we go. Hey, Speedwagon Super Chat says, I kind of dislike we didn't go back to the meditation realm after March of the Machine, especially considering we don't know if it was invaded. The meditation realm is empty except for Nicol Bolas and Ugin, and no, it didn't get invaded. Mailmaster, have I heard of Mad Honey? Yeah, actually I have. It makes you trip balls, and there was like some army that defeated another army by leaving stores of this honey in, like, oh, we're abandoning this town. Leave these jars of honey in the storehouse, like we didn't have time to take them or whatever. And then these other troops come in, they're like, bro, sweet, free honey, and they jam it in, and then they're like, oh, I'm tripping balls, I'm gonna go bang that fucking tree that looks like my mom. And then the soldiers come in and they're like, hey, stabby, stabby, right? So that shit's wild. That shit's wild. That's right, Pierce. My Amazon song is next level. It will invade your brain. Bookmark that Amazon link. Do it, though. Use my fucking Amazon link. Anytime you guys buy anything on Amazon, I get it cut. It doesn't cost you anything anymore. So don't be a bitch. Use my link. Ned, you thought I was saying butt fuck that Amazon link? Then you were gonna Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Speedwagon says, now are Eldrazi immune to completion? It's an interesting question. The thing about the Eldrazi is, like, you're seeing about this much of them. This is about as much as you're seeing. The Eldrazi are gigantic, like, it's almost like extra planar beings. And they're so immense. They're, as an entity, they're so immense that they can't actually enter into a plane. They can only exist in the blind eternities. And they can only reach in, like you were trying to, like, finger a tiny little fucking hole, you know? Like, imagine like a big keyhole on a door that you could kind of get your finger through. It's like that, bro. So the question becomes, how potent is Phyrexia? And the answer is not enough that if you just get a little bit in here, it's going to do anything to the Eldrazi. So as far as I'm concerned, no. The Eldrazi can't be modified or changed by Phyres, right? Phyres isn't powerful enough. And if it did anything at all, I imagine that the oil would just be like transmogrified by the nature of the Eldrazi into Eldrazi spawn. So the Phyrexian oil is trying to replicate and whatever, but it just ends up turning into mini Eldrazi, essentially. Jason, you want to know if I do an arena draft with an add-on assistant? I'm going to be real with you. I am a fucking dinosaur. So no, I don't use any like targeting headwear and stuff. We're analyzing percentage of cards and shit. I've been playing Magic forever. And when it comes to drafting, it goes like this. What's the rare in my first pack? Okay, that's going to determine at least one of the colors of my deck. I just pick some rares, pick some other stuff, slap it together and go, let's fucking go! I don't worry about trimming it down to 40 cards. I remember Desolator was blown away. He watched a live stream where I just rare drafted stuff in the color, slapped everything into a 50 card pile, and then won 7 games in a row without losing. Like, I won the whole fucking thing. Bam, 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 bam. He was so floored by it that he mentioned it in a video. He's like, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Like, so yeah, I don't use that stuff. I'm not against it. I didn't even know it existed, and I don't care that much, bro. Like, losing at draft is how you learn to win at draft, essentially. So I already know you just go bombs, removal, evasion, nothing else fucking matters. And then when it comes down to it, I'm good at playing on the fly with what I've got. I'm good at analyzing the board state, figuring out what to do next. So I do pretty well. I actually thought, it's funny that you bring it up, but I thought about this stream was almost going to be a let's do an arena draft together, and I'll walk people through how I do my drafting to show them that they don't need to be intimidated by it, because it's not an intimidating thing, right? Loco, you heard the same thing? You had no idea it was bookmarked till now? Why would you think it's butt-fuck that Amazon link? Why the fuck would I say that? I don't understand people. They think the intro says my balls hurt. How do you hear fucking balls when I say bones? How does bookmark sound like butt-fuck? Jesus, man, I hope you never go to the library and somebody asks for a bookmark. You're gonna get fucking arrested for molesting. Probability says, don't be a rat goof. How does Amazon and buy cards? I support this message. It doesn't have to be magic cards. You can buy whatever you want. Sandwiches, fucking butt plugs, whatever you buy. Whatever you buy, pretty much. Amazon will give me a cut. And they're doing this thing for the next 3 months where if people buy stuff, then they're just going to fucking toss in some bonus for me, bro. Every once in a while, they just go, we're increasing these different categories. I love it when it says toys because they consider magic cards toys, right? But sometimes it's other stuff. So let's say you like to put on lipstick and suck pig dicks, bro. Use my Amazon link before you go chug those pig dicks. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. Rockhound, do I think they'll ever do a universe beyond Star Wars? Well, I mean, Wizards of the Coast is cozied up to Marvel and shit, which means they've cozied up to Disney. So that's totally doable. I could easily see that happening. Oh, looks like there's multiple of you who think it would be fun to do the draft kind of thing. Yeah, we can do that. They all have your balls on their brains. Shelly, bro, you don't even understand, man. When I fucking first put out that new intro, people got angry at me. They're like, I hate this channel now. I'm leaving. I can't believe you did this. And I was so confused. I'm like, why are they so upset that my bones hurt? It took so long for me to find out that people thought that I was saying my balls hurt. And I'm just listening to them like, I don't hear it. I don't get it. What up, Thompson? How you doing, buddy? Next time you buy a medieval or ancient history book on Amazon, you use my link. Thanks, man. If you bookmark it as your Amazon link, you auto-use it every time. So butt fuck that Amazon link. I can't believe you fucking people think that. How fucking hard do I have to enunciate things? What, do I have to go back and work it out and put the text on the bottom for people who don't know? Why don't you ever see the Magic 30 on the swing set start? Because that would require me sitting down at the computer ahead of time and changing up all the fucking intro and shit. And I'm usually running to get here at the last minute. So today the reason it didn't happen is because I was working on Magic lore for you fucks right up until this live stream. Because every fucking day I put in work for you fucking magoos. That's why. Buck, you want a live performance of Don't Be a Dink? You got it, buddy. Here, this was recorded live. Don't be a dink! Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. There you go. Enjoy that live. Jason, do I have a day job? My job is this, bro. Live streaming, making videos. I'm a full-time entertainer. So my day job is my night job. Being the fucking best. That's my job. Kyle Driver Super Chat says, Build in Joda, which is odd because it cares about legendaries, which are being overprinted and cheapened, in your opinion. Your opinion's correct. One of the ways Wizards have proven they only care about Commander, even though I love Commander. Wizards has gone so full tilt on Commander that even Commander players are like, slow your fucking roll, dickhead. Can you make cards that aren't for Commander anymore? And they're like, shut up, welcome to welcome to welcome to Thunder Junction. We only have 80 legendaries in this set, but good news, every one of those motherfuckers has a cowboy hat, so giddy up, bitch. You're my horse. Let me spur your butthole. But fuck that Amazon link. Probability Steel Drum song's been stuck in your head for 4 or 5 days. You were at the grocery store humming the tune yesterday. People remember the tune, but do they remember to use the link? Zircon, I know, right? It's even in big red text at the end. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Whatever happened to the slivers? Are they still kicking in the lore? Speedwagon, oh, bro, you know what? Sorry, I didn't notice that super chat that you did up there. I just saw it. One more lore question from Speedwagon super chat. Are slivers still around or are they extinct? Sorry that I missed that, bro. Maybe that happened when we had switched screens or something. I never want to miss stuff like that. So, slivers are wherever right now. There's like, I wouldn't expect any more sliver lore, bro. I wouldn't hold my hopes out. And also, if they did give it to you, it'd be fucking terrible, right? Like, because what are they going to do with it? The writing now is complete fucking garbage. So I don't want to see them come back to the things I love. Look what they did with the Brothers' War. The Brothers' War was cool, wasn't it? Instead of the Brothers' War, wouldn't you like to hear about the one guy's cheating, awful piece of shit wife while we hold her up as a paragon of virtue when she was actually a complete piece of garbage? And isn't it cool that she learned magic before everybody? I know you thought it was these other things like Herkle Durkle and stuff, but actually, Kea learned magic first. Oh, you want to know how she did it? She held a rock. What? Yeah, she held a rock. Okay. Then she heated the rock up and burned her hand. Couldn't she have heated the rock by not holding it? Shut up! Because the burnt hand made her learn healing magic to heal her burnt hand. Isn't that cool? So she learned fire magic and healing magic. But why didn't she learn to do the fire magic without burning herself? Shut up! Shut up! It's so she could be cool healing herself, you fucking idiot! You dumb bastard! This is the coolest! This is what you're here for, right? We want to rob you and fucking milk your nostalgia. What, you don't like Urza's cheating piece of shit wife? Why not? Why not? She's awesome. She's yelling at Thanos for existing. Oh yeah, Thanos did everything he could for the kingdom. Yeah, but he's got a dong, so he's gotta get yelled at. And it's like, can you fucking not? Can you not at the same time you want to dry hump our nostalgia with the Brothers' War go, the problem with the Brothers' War is there's dudes in it. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit? So yeah, I mean, I don't see them doing anything more with slivers, bro. I don't see it happening. The lore is complete fucking garbage, and it's crazy to see like the dumbest fuckers on earth on Reddit going, I really liked this. How, man? Can I fucking smoke all the crack that you've smoked, or go back in time and have my mom fucking birth me with the same brain defects you have so I can enjoy myself? Because anybody who has a functioning brain can't read this and enjoy it. Oh, I liked it, even though there's all these flaws with it. I still found it good. How? It's idiotic writing that's nonsensical and garbage. Obeka doesn't have fucking time control magic. She has illusion magic. Oh, but then she has time magic? So what does that have to do with the illusion of the bottle and everything? Shut up! That was cool, wasn't it? Everything cracked. But that's her time magic, right? Yeah! She used her time magic to create the illusion of a bottle in a room. Did anybody explain to you what time magic is, or what the concept of time is? Has anybody explained that to you? Like, time magic means temporal. Do you know what a clock is? Like, I don't know where I need to start here, but do you understand what the concept of time is? And do you know what an illusion is? And what is going on? Also, now that you've established that you know what time magic is, because you have stupid, dumb fuck, what's his name? That awful, worthless planeswalker, Kaido. You have him use one of his drones to get past your Catherine Zeta-Jones red lights, and then he uses the drone to steal something from you, and you just reverse time to get it back. And then when he comes again to steal it, you just let him leave with it. He just leaves with it, and you don't reverse time. You've demonstrated your ability to reverse time to retrieve this item back. And then when it's taken from you the second time, you just don't do it because the story's got to end. And that's supposed to be satisfying? Like, how do you read that and not go, fuck you? Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You can't have time magic, demonstrate its use, and then ignore that 2 minutes later. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Welcome to Thunder Junction, where all the buildings are wooden and it's only been here for a year, but also this building, the Megaplex, is a gigantic concrete building with like 1 billion things in it, and it also has a really high-tech elevator that uses key cards like when you work at a call center. Oh. Would care to explain that? Yeah, well, it's Kaido uses high-tech stuff, so we gotta have him stick a drone up the elevator's butt so we can get to the 10th floor. Wow. This is cool and gratifying and intelligent. It's so... Oh, man, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. The anti-Chekhov's gun. Bro, that's what they do. They write stupid shit in the story that doesn't even make sense. Nashi is a hardcore fucking biker who will shiv you. He's fucking tough enough to stab Tezzeret in his giant dark steel body. He comes up and fucking slides a blade into him anyways. He goes, where the fuck is my mother? Like, it's intense and awesome. And then the next time we see Nashi, he's 8 years old. And he goes, hi, Mr. Kaido. Are you going to see my mommy? I thought maybe I could come with you when you see my mommy and I could talk to her. And then Kaido's like, yeah, no problem. You can come with me. Here's a device. The thing is, if you press the button once, it'll help you fucking fly up with me. But if you press it like 3 times, something bad will happen. So your brain just goes, oh, okay. Clearly this device where he's explained its activations, that will be relevant to the story, right? You certainly wouldn't tell me about this if it didn't matter at all. And, oh, no, he just went up and nobody pressed the buttons and that conversation was for nothing. Oh. No, but see, when you explain to somebody, it's like Ghostbusters, you stupid fucking cow, you idiot moron who wrote the story. You know Ghostbusters? When Buddy's like, don't cross the streams, then he explains why it would be bad to cross the streams, and then later at the end to win, they have to cross the streams. It's called setup and payoff, you stupid fucking hack. Oh. It's just, it makes me so mad, dude. It makes me so mad. Malanga says you gotta smoke crack to enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I don't think I could get high enough to be dumb enough to appreciate the story. Because I like getting high. Not on crack, because who even knows where I'd be with that. But guess what? Daddy likes fucking THC. So... it doesn't matter how fucking baked I get. The stories don't make any fucking sense, man. They don't make any fucking sense. And you're supposed to be excited about it? We got a new dedication to the lore. We're going to write a brain-dead idiot story for Thunder Junction. And then we're going to write 2 somewhat competent but also full of worthless crap like Jason. Like you're supposed to care that Jason Vraska couldn't have a baby. Like you're supposed to care about Jace's mom and all this shit. If you're going to do this, you have to do it after War of the Spark. You don't just get to fucking tack it on after a Garbo 10 installment dumbfest on Thunder Junction and have it be in any way satisfying. Go, this is why I'm Ashiok. Fuck you. It's so stupid. Yellow, you bet in 5 years no one's going to be playing Magic anymore? You're going to lose that bet. You're going to lose that bet because guess what? You hear me ranting? Do you hear me fucking ranting? Guess what? I play Magic every fucking day. I'm about to get tons more fucking cards too. Magic's not fucking going anywhere anytime soon. It's just getting more horror, shitty, and dumb. That's all. It's still going to be here, whoring itself out to stupid, moronic fucking 4-year-old kids. Hey, do you like pork mans? Check out this weird little freak that we made. He's the key to everything. Fuck you. Oh. Every day, what's the board at? 50. Ender's Blade came in hard, son. He came in hard. Oh shit! And actually, Ender's Blade. If you remain Lord of the Board, buddy, that'll be the 5th win. That's the 5th win, and that's Mega Glory Roll. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, it's like it doesn't matter if you have a little bit of competent writing here or there. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. But the reality is, no matter how stupid they make the lore, Magic's gameplay is so much fun. Magic is awesome to play. And even when I hate sets, like I would love to have a box of Thunder Junction. As much as I think it's stupid, I would still love to have the Magic boosters and open them and have new cards for my cube and everything, right? That's the reality. That's the reality. Speedwagon, it won't surprise you if they make Universe Beyond canon. I can't see them doing that, but I could see them doing so much Universe Beyond, and all we get is Universe Beyond and Thunder Junction theme sets, because that's what it is. They have gone, we're calling one set a year a theme set, which means we don't have to make it make sense, and we can put as many people as we want in the world and whatever. And it's incredibly, incredibly the opposite of gratifying. You know? Oh, dynamic, bro. Red Dead Redemption's fucking great. I don't even really care about Westerns. I've never cared about Westerns. I found Red Dead Redemption to be really gripping. I was like, whoa, this game is fucking awesome. And yeah, I don't like Westerns. But if Thunder Junction had been done in an enjoyable way, I would feel differently. But they ended this. We're all going on a big heist, and like we're gonna go and rob a train. And it's like, are you gonna bring the giant demon who could just stop the train? What are you talking about? You made a trailer where Rakdos stops the train just by jumping on it. Hey, shut up! We're gonna stop the train by having breaches blow up a bridge, and then we're gonna have our 2 necromancers animate undead that literally can't be where they are. Isn't that cooler? No, you have Rakdos in the story. Can't you just have Rakdos fucking fuck up the train and then kick it off the canyon edge, and Kellen can use his lasso vine magic to try and hold it back? No! Rakdos doing it would make even more sense because he doesn't fucking care, right? But nope. And then when they go to Tarnation, you're like, so they're in Tarnation full of all the roughest people, and they didn't bring Rakdos with them. It's like, nope, the Rakdos definitely isn't here, right? Because we haven't mentioned him at all in the story, so he's not here, right? And so then they have like Greywater's men show up and the fight with the Cool and everything. And that installment and the next installment all happen together. And then they're like, Rakdos is in Tarnation and fights a Cool. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to fucking ignore him being there when he was there all along and it would have mattered for him being there. No, but a cool moment where it's a Cool and him. Fuck you. No. Everything has to tie together. You have to make sense from the start of the story to the end of the story. I know that's apparently impossible for writers these days, but that's how stories used to be told. You would start at the beginning of the story, and then things happened. This guy did this, and then this happened, and because of that, 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 this happened. It doesn't go, this happened, this happened, this happened. They're unrelated. Rakdos is here fighting. So why wasn't Rakdos doing anything when Kellen got in the fight and everything else? Why wasn't he doing anything when Greywater showed up? What? It's just, it's the dumbest, most aggravating shit. And then the culmination of this results in, they went into the vault, and everywhere in the vault led to this thing that had a thing in it. And the thing was a thing. It was a stupid space baby. And then Kellen went, oh no, I don't want to kill a Cool, but if I don't do something, he'll hurt people. Kellen, we watched you fucking hack vampires out of midair. Those were actual humans originally. They were humans who got turned into vampires. And you killed them like it was nothing, bro. Like their lives didn't mean shit. So you can't get upset now that a giant murderous scorpion dragon, which isn't even human, is going to die. You're not allowed to do that. This is deranged, idiotic nonsense. It's like if you play fucking Super Mario Brothers and you go to World 1-1 and you jump on like 15 Goombas and you're just like, nothing. Squash, 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 killing everyone. And then the second level you get to, Mario jumps on the first Goomba and he falls to the ground and starts crying, I've taken a life! The moral quandary is so deep I can't go on anymore. I want to save the princess, but do I have the right to end lives? Bitch, you got 15 dead corpses behind you. You don't get to do this. So then Akul walks into the fucking... Kellen's got new I can tell you what to do powers. Makes Akul walk into the vault. Then lava pours over the vault. And then the vault flies into space. The vault just flies away. The vault just fucking flies away. And not a single piece of treasure in the vault is mentioned. They weren't like a bunch of treasure fell out. We got a bunch of treasure. It just flew the fuck away. It just flew the fuck away. And then I gotta watch fucking morons online talk about how much they love it. And I'm like, this should be illegal. It should be illegal. It should be illegal for you to talk about enjoying this. You shouldn't be allowed on the internet. If you enjoyed the story, you shouldn't be allowed on the internet because your brain don't work. Your brain don't work. Fucking causality. Does anything mean anything to you? What, is your life a series of unconnected events? Do you not know what a story is? Jack bought magic beans. Jack had a pizza. Jack went for a ride on his Mitsubishi. Did you like the story? What's a Mitsubishi? What is any of this? What about the beans? Did he do anything with the beans? What was the pizza about? I don't understand. I don't understand. This stupid new fucking era where nothing matters and the kids all watch fucking Twitter for 14 seconds. Not Twitter. TikTok for 14 seconds. You watch 14-second clips with nothing. Nothing. Nobody's got a fucking attention span. Shit matters. Things need to connect. It has to connect. Speedwagon Bloomburrow will be in anyone who travels here becomes a furry animal and the story doesn't matter. I have the tiniest bit of hope. The tiniest bit of hope that the Bloomburrow story is going to be okay. I like the fact that they're setting a rule for the world where it turns people into animals. That's cool. That's different. And it's something we've seen before. Segovia does the same thing. If you go to Segovia, you shrink down to the scale of the world, right? The reason we never have adventures in Segovia is because since everyone shrinks down to the scale of the world, it would be just like going to Ravnica or anything else. So it literally doesn't feel any different that way. But in terms of the flavor it brings, Segovian Leviathan is a 3-3, when a regular Leviathan's a 10-10. So a gigantic Leviathan from their world is the equivalent of an elephant in our world. So when you summon them, that's how they show up, right? That is a cool concept. So I like the idea of, you're forced into an animal form. I don't like it in video games. I didn't like it in Twilight Princess when that stupid game was like, do you love being the hero fucking Link? Well, eat a dick, you're a wolf now. No, I don't want to be a wolf. I want to play the game with the sword and stuff. No, fuck you. I'm going to keep taking you to areas where you have to turn to a wolf. Fuck you. I never finished that game because they can eat my ass. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, but fuck you, bro. I'm here to play as Link, not a stupid fucking wolf. I'd play wolf dicking around quest or whatever if that's what I wanted. Doomblade, I've never played Luigi's Mansion, so I don't have an opinion on it. What about the beans indeed? What was on the pizza? You don't get those answers, man. You don't get any of it. You don't get nothing. Bloomburrow is going to be a story where Jace is reading to a stupid fox baby. The only planeswalker who's going to be on Bloomburrow is Ral Zarek. And I presume it's just because they weren't willing to make a set where they didn't have any where they skipped on having any planeswalker cards. But there's no real reason. There's no real reason to have Ral Zarek there, as far as I'm concerned. What can it possibly be? They can't connect. He's on Thunder Junction setting up a relay for Ravnica for Niv Mizzet, and now he's in Bloomburrow. Why? The rest of the fucking stupid furry planeswalkers are just what ifs. They're just what ifs that they're throwing into the set, but they're not in the story or in the world, right? Probabilities. is just making his own variations of the Amazon. Priority retention is relevant sometimes. Don't be a snitch diddler. Bookmark the Amazon link. Buy shit. Help out real people in the magic community. That is all. What up, VidZet? How's it going? Uh-oh. Oh, good. I was like, I didn't break that, did I? How did these get back down here, man? I had this set up where they were okay. You know what one of my biggest problems is? I'm lazy. Like, when it comes to a bunch of things, I'm lazy. And so I'll end up expending way more energy not fixing something. It makes me think of Peep Show. There's that one point where he's got a key and he's got to get it into a lock and he's going like this, oh my god, the key never goes into this lock, I hate this, why don't I ever change it, oh my god, and he's just going off, and then when the key goes like, huh, there it is, and he just never does anything about it. And I feel that on a deep level. So yeah, I like the idea of Bloomburrow. I like the idea of a place that shows you what animal you're most closely aligned to. I understand that in the current era, people can't help themselves and they automatically go, furries! It's furries! The same way they did for my fucking bear hat, where they're just like, are you a furry? No, I just like this hat, okay? I don't know about you, but I'm not that fucking one-dimensional. So, no. I'm just a regular person with a nice hat. So, go fuck yourself. And guess what? If I was or whatever, I'm not going to fucking talk to you about it, okay? But I'm not. I feel sorry for furries, because anybody who has to pretend to be something they're not to be comfortable, that's rough, man. Life ain't easy, and I know what it's like to be uncomfortable, but to be uncomfortable enough that you have to pretend that you're a fucking chicken or a turkey vulture or a goat or a cat or whatever, man, I feel fucking sad for him, you know? So, well, whatever. That's it's an easy joke for people who go, it's about furries. It's all about jerking off on otters or something. Maybe Ashiok will pretend. Maybe Jace will pretend. Maybe Ralzeric was Jace all along. That's it. From now on, every new Planeswalker, I'm just going to say is Jace. Whenever they reveal a new Planeswalker card or a previous Planeswalker card, so that's it. Actually, the Ralzeric on Bloomburrow is Jace. All right? That's it. That's it. What do I think about the art direction in Thunder Junction? Oh, here, let me sum it up. This is Thunder Junction, Historian. That's it. That's it. Oh, also, I guess you need stupid fucking quotes that make no sense, like on the Grand Abolisher, where they're trying to be like, you don't own the land, the Indians own the land. And you just read the quote and it's like, you own an idea. And it's like, you can't own ideas. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Also, they said there's no indigenous people in this world, so you can't get upset about the indigenous people having their lands taken away when they don't exist. So pick a lane. Either the world's uninhabited and there's nobody whose land's being stolen, or you're here making some pompous dumb fuck speech. Like, whoever wrote that flavor text is a fucking idiot. Like a fucking moron. You own an idea? What? If you owned an idea, nobody else could fucking have. Like, I own this cup. You guys can't have it. I own this. This is mine. I own this hat. You can't own an idea? Where you go carve it out of their heads, you fucking clown? You don't own the land because you wrote something on it. You own an idea. Said by somebody who doesn't fucking understand the world at all. You fixed it, guy. You went back in time and fixed all the wrongs and whatever, and you're on the right side. You're a good one. Fury Spatula says, okay, you sold me on Bloomburrow. I get it, because you're a fury. That's it. I figured it out. Now I know how to deal with anybody who's talking about furries. I'll just call it Fury. I'll just call it Nick Fury. Oh my God! Do you see how fucking good that was? I am a brilliant genius. Fucking praise me. Fucking praise me. Do you see that? Did you see that in real time? I just thundered your junction. Bam. Probabilities you made $400. You made $400 off of magic card sellings and stuff. Where's my cut? Where's my fucking share, huh? This is a fucking robbery, bitch. This is a fucking Thunder Junction. Put the money in the hole, you fucking clown. Give me some of that. You think you get to talk about all them spoils? You got to fucking tithe, bro. This is a cult. This is a cult. 10% of everything you guys make belongs to me. Hand it the fuck over. Hand it over. Why is Terror of the Peaks in Thunder Junction? Yeah, because they want fucking money. Because they want money, yo. That's why. Nothing makes any fucking sense. Why is that? Why is that? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why that is when you tell me how there's an old tech matter weaver inside the vault. When you tell me how there's fucking Zakama in the vault. Because that's Zakama artwork. These dickheads ain't even trying. They put multiple giant dinosaurs in the vault. And then they just said Jason Vraska found a fucking space baby. When there was fucking multiple dinosaurs and robot automatons and foundries that make gods and shit. And you're just like, I can't, man. I fucking can't, bro. You said there's 2 fucking dinosaurs in here. In the artwork, you got 2 fucking dinosaurs. One that looks just like goddamn Zakama, you fucking cocksuckers. And there's some dude from Ixalan dressed like he's from Ixalan in there. What? This is your follow-up story set, you fucking dicks. Oh. Vidzet, you can't get into Thunder Junction. It looks weird because it's dog shit. That's why. It's lazy crap. They didn't even try and do the thing they're trying to do. They don't have the balls to give them guns. All they did was paint hats on everybody. A bunch of the artwork wasn't even from there, partner. You don't get why Wizards pulled away from using firearms and magic? Because they want to sell to small children, bro. That's why. They're like 13 plus on the packs, but for real. They like will make cards about murder and shit, but guns are a problem. It's because people are fucking crackheads in North America about firearms. That's why. You got this real crackhead mentality, right? So, I mean, I guess it's all North America, right? Because we got some nonsense here too, but it's corporate dumb fuckery, bro. It's just an attempt to be like, oh, we don't have to worry about particular things if we don't put them in. But it's like you're picking a place that specifically needs it. No, it's about hats. Hats and heists. Yeehaw, partner. We're the baddies. We're the worst. Colin the Matter Weaver was in the vault. Yeah. Everything with the fucking vault symbol is the follow-up. Everything with the fucking little vault symbol as the expansion symbol is the follow-up to Thunder Junction. That was originally going to be a separate set that explained what happened after Thunder Junction. What we should do is after that entire thing is spoiled, we should do a stream where we look at all the cards from it and go, this is the story that Wizard says happened after Thunder Junction. And we'll look at it and you'll be able to see that there's like nothing. There'll be like pretty much nothing. There'll be loot and that stupid artwork. I want fucking loot to be put in a pillowcase and drowned in the fucking river. I hate him. I hate what he represents. The key to everything, holy fucking shit, man. It's insane. Millmaster, no, man, no. Here's the thing. The no cops in Capenna thing was, and the detective stuff it makes more sense. Thunder Junction was where they just said, this is a theme set about villains being cowboys, and that's it. And nothing has to matter. And we're just going to use all the art we have kicking around. It's insane. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. We made a slush art set with a bunch of garbage that you can tell is from a bunch of different worlds. We didn't even bother writing into the story because fuck you, we're rededicated to lore. But even though we didn't talk about any of these items being in the vault, we're going to dedicate time to telling you how Jace and Vraska are raw dogging it. Fuck you. What stupid details to include. Just brain damaged. Just brain damaged. Darkstar, you already missed the earlier part. You already missed the earlier part where I made that joke about, I was like, welcome to Commander Junction. Welcome to Thunder Commander. Like, it's totally. They've got like fucking 80 different legendaries in it with fucking hats painted on. It's so stupid. Yancey says, details, schmeetails, must sell product. Yup, that's it. That's the level we're at, man. That's the level we're at. Probabilities, I can't read your comments anymore. YouTube's blocking them for some reason. Something about the not paying the fucking 10%. Give me part of that, you fucking grifter. So I can't see what you're saying. YouTube won't let me. It's a shame, but it knows. It knows. It keeps track. Look, the mayor's house looks just like New Capenna with tumbleweeds. Yeah, look at Brazen Borrower. Brazen Borrower is definitely special guest. We redid the artwork to make sure it fits on Capenna. Oh, what's the gigantic stone building that looks like an Eldraine castle right behind the ferry? That's a Thunder Junction wooden building, y'all. Oh, yeah. Like, they're just lying to us. Straight out lying. It's not even like, hey, let's try and be clever. They're just lying. And people are so fucking stupid. People are so stupid that, like, they will parrot the lies that Wizards tells me. They'll parrot the lies that Wizards tell them to me. Like when I'm explaining to them what's actually going on. Actually, no, it's this. No, it's not. I just gave you the evidence, bro. What the fuck? You know? Goku pissed you off that there was no explanation on how these commander-specific cards show up. Nothing written for them? Yeah. Oh, do you have a character you really like? Wow, that artwork with Lazov with all those faces behind him. He's been acting as a bunch of different people, doing all kinds of crimes and being wanted. Whoa, we're probably getting a story. Oh, we get no details? So you mean he's taken on 20 different lives on this plane for no reason? That's not going to ever factor into the story. He's a mastermind of like the Demir Guild, and he's got plans to keep them going on Ravnica, but now he's here on Shooty Rudy to dress up and get 20 different people implicated in crimes and then just leave, and we don't get any details. Wow. You know what, though? You should be happy, because if you did get details, they'd be like, oh, you want a story about Lazov? Okay, well, Lazov couldn't get pregnant, so basically he went ahead and found a baby in a vault, and the baby was like, I'm the key to everything. Let's sell some plushies, bro. And Lazov was like, ever since I went through menopause, I haven't been able to have a child, and you're the child I always wanted. Look, Chase, we can finally walk the blind eternities together with our fucking baby we're stealing. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So yeah, but don't worry about that, because you got Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, which is shit I could actually enjoy if the rest of the set was done properly. A nod to Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner would have gotten a chuckle out of me if the rest of the set wasn't a fucking dump in a taco, right? That ain't beans, son. You know? I hate beans too, so wouldn't work for me either way, but analogy stands. Analogy stands. Loot is the reincarnation of Emrakul. I wish! Emrakul's not even dead. Emrakul was in the moon, and now Emrakul's out of the moon. Do you know why Emrakul's out of the moon? Because fuck you, they gotta sell Modern Horizons 3 packs. There ain't no reason for it. Emrakul just got shoved in the moon because Emrakul took control of Tamio and said, put me in the moon, bitch. And that's what happened. And that's what they do. They put their villains in timeouts because they're fucking hacks and they can't create anything new that's worthwhile. Look at the dog shit that they make now. People praising that Jason Vraska story like it's good. It's barely competent. Sorry, it's not fucking high-level writing. It's just when you've had somebody shit in your mouth over and over and over and over, just a regular old glass of water. It's like, this is the best thing I've ever had. That's why. That's why. Goku, correct. Emrakul's not officially out of the moon, but there's not officially anything anymore anyways, these fucking idiots. I can't believe people will just accept that shit and go, Jace was Ashiok at the end of the Eldraine's story because they said it. No, it doesn't make sense then. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you believe that, if you fucking believe that, then explain this shit to me. Explain this part to me. This is all you have to do. If you believe that, all you have to explain to me is why Ashiok got Ariad and said, I'm taking you to be a queen somewhere, and instead now she's working for pay as part of Oko's persuaded crew. Ariad never interacts with Ashiok in the... Explain that. Explain that properly in a way that actually makes sense, and sure, then you can have it. But here's the problem. You fucking can't. So whatever dumb shit you're going to try and say to make it work, you can't. That's the problem. People just make shit up in their fucking head and go, it must have been for this. People saying that, oh, the reason that you couldn't see through Ashiok's illusion is because Annie never looked at Ashiok because she was too worried about Oko. It's like, I wish I was as stupid as you. I wish I could believe dumb nonsense to make a story work, man. Why am I cursed with a functioning brain that goes, what are you, fucking huff paint? What are you fucking, are you, this outlaw gang, they're all outlaws. Annie Flash doesn't trust any of them. And she can use her illusion dispelling magic at will without anybody really fucking knowing instantly. So she would clearly use it on everybody in a gang of fucking criminals that she doesn't trust that she's joining up with. That would absolutely happen. And then you have her afterwards, after Jace goes, guess what? I'm not Ashiok. Isn't that cool? And he goes, why are you showing us your real form? Because I can see it with my illusion dispelling. And you're just like, oh, go fuck yourself. So Annie never saw through the Ashiok disguise, but Jace's illusion that's over him, hiding his form, which he's truly troubled by, which means the illusions would be that much stronger because it's the most important thing to him. That's why he's doing this. But no, you just see right through that, but not the other one. Like, fuck you, cunt, who wrote this. You're a piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. Like, I hate being insulted. And that's what this is. It's an insult to your intelligence. You're like, you can't ignore the abilities of your characters. You're not allowed to ignore the abilities of your characters. You're not allowed to ignore the abilities of your characters. You can't do that. Imagine I wrote a story where some guy couldn't eat spaghetti. And it's just like, why can't he eat spaghetti? He has arms. He just couldn't eat the spaghetti. No, but I see he has arms. Why can't he eat the spaghetti? And then later, he used his arms to grab something. What? What's even going on? What? So why couldn't he eat the spaghetti? What do you mean? Like, it drives me crazy. No, Goku, Ashiok wasn't Jace then and didn't get Ariat out. That never happened. The story was written as Ashiok, and now they're trying to say that. But if that happened, then why did she say, I'm going to make you a queen in a different place, right? You have to explain why that happened in the Wild of Eldraine story. You don't get to go, they said later this, unless they tell the whole story of he took her to a place, made her a queen. It's bullshit. That's not how it works. You don't just get to ignore your previous writing that directly contradicts what's being said. There is no law. You can't, how do you fucking accept that? How do you do that? I can't. Other people can do whatever they want. If you can fucking read it and enjoy it, good for you. But I can't. It's fucking idiotic. It makes no sense. And the reason for Ashiok had a much bigger role in the Wilds of Eldraine story. If you look at the cards, you can see that. Ashiok was summoning up fucking nightmares that Will had to fight with his forces. Also, Ashiok was chasing down Neva, who was a key figure in the fucking story that we didn't even get to hear about because they had to staple Kellen into a bunch of shit. Kellen had to be shunted into way more, so they had to ultimately change what they were going to do. And you end up with this ridiculous fucking scenario where the story is cobbled together gobbledygook, but it was Ashiok the entire fucking time. So the fact that they had some artwork kicking around they wanted to use and went, how do we make it work? Just say Jace is Ashiok. It doesn't even make sense that Jace was Ashiok in the first place. Jace doesn't need to be Ashiok to get Oko to assemble a group. Oko doesn't even know fucking Jace or any of this shit. It's so stupid. Jace didn't need to pretend to be Ashiok. It's all forced nonsense. So yeah, afterwards going, I was her then. No, you weren't. Because this was said to Ariat as a real thing. The original story for Wilds of Eldraine goes like this. Ashiok leaves with Ariat to go to another plane to enact her plans. That's it. Not, she went to Thunder Junction so that Ariat could be a piano girl and say I should ask for more money when I see Kellen. You can't make it work. It's nothing written in that story that makes it work. Dalmas says, next plot twist, Oko has been Emrakul forever. It doesn't even matter. Thanks for the super chat. It's nothing matters. Nothing matters. Yeah, Gerthulu, exactly. Whatever they were gonna do with the Ashiok Jace thing, they had the artwork there, so they're like, we're gonna use it. We're using it. That's why. That's why. The art's not serving the story, and the story isn't serving the art because they're just grabbing all kinds of crap and going, this all has to be in here. It's the same. It's a much larger version of the problem that you had with shit where all the planeswalkers lost their sparks. Like when there was most of the planeswalkers losing their sparks, they all lost them the same way except Nahiri. So the fundamental nature of the multiverse changes, and a ton of planeswalkers lose their spark. But Nahiri also loses her spark at the same time. How? Not through the same event. She puts her spark into a rock, which isn't something you can even fucking do in the first place. And then she drops the rock, and when the rock breaks, the spark is broken. I wish I was making it up. Like, I wish I was making it up. But that's what they wrote. That's what they wrote. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Chris, you think I don't understand the story? It's tied together with Jace disguised the whole time with Vraska, all while using Oko and other planeswalkers to unlock loot from the vault. Oh shit, yeah, you know what, you're right, actually. That is what it is, and now it makes sense perfectly, so thanks for clearing that up. Futile, you wish people like me were in charge of the story? The funny thing is they think the plot's pointless, but if it was if it was awesome, I'd hug terrible Bro, yeah, for real, stories connect you to things. For like, it's insane that they're throwing away a very potent marketing tool. Good stories get people fucking connected into what you're doing. And it will make them love cards and other things that they wouldn't have cared about because you've given it meaning. You imbue it with meaning. Right? And I mean, I didn't understand until about a minute ago that Thunder Junction story has zero problems. But now that I know that, I realize that everything's good with Magic. So it's all good, man. It's all good. No need to worry. I'm just gonna keep banging out my Thran lore, having a good time. Make Magic novels great. They can't. They're such greedy gasbag idiots that the War of the Spark, they sold us the second half of the book as the entire book, man. The book starts like halfway through. And they just sold it to us as the full book. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Futile, it would be nice. It would be nice. But that's the reality. That's the reality. Is that Magic writing is at an all-time low. And only people who just don't care very much can properly enjoy it. Because they're willing to take whatever Wizard says in the exact moment as absolute truth, and they don't care that it doesn't line up with anything that came before it, right? Like you have Malcolm at the end of the story with the Myco Tyrant, where he's got fungus in his eyes and the Myco Tyrant's off, and oh, what's this going to lead to? And then the next time you see Malcolm, he's just fine. He's just better, right? And like you see Vraska, and she's just better, and it's like, okay, sure. She's just fine. Whatever. Like, I thought you did like a noble sacrifice of her in the Phyrexian War story so Jace could get away. But yeah, she's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Like, nothing means anything. Malira had to sacrifice herself to clean a handful of sparks or something to get rid of Phyrexia. But Nahiri just wiped it off even though her arms were sparks and then put her spark into a stone. And like, so if you're somebody who just doesn't think about it and looks at it from the surface level, then yeah, you can enjoy it, I guess. But my problem is that I require coherence and follow through. So when you end a story a particular way, or when you do, like, you have to follow what you said you were going to do. You set this up, you build the world, you decide. It's like the Wilds of Eldraine story where you have the Frost Witch, right? She has a magical crown. It amplifies her frost powers. When she takes the crown off, she's not using it anymore. The things that she's made out of ice melt away. And then Kellen takes the ice crown and he takes it to the Fey realm. And then after that, the witch uses the power of the crown she doesn't have anymore to make a frost sword for Ruby. And you just go, you already said the crown's gone, and you've already shown us that anything made with the crown, when she takes the crown off, melts away. So why are you contradicting the rules you just set yourself? And especially when she already has internal ice magic, and making a big construct like a castle with a crown versus I can make permanent small items myself, so I made you this permanent frost sword using my innate abilities so it will never melt, is right there on the table. Like, you literally can just use the abilities she has innately, but then you tell us that it was made with the crown, and the crown is gone, so the sword has to melt. You made the rules, not me. I just paid attention to the rules you made. Like, it's incredibly frustrating to be punished for paying attention to the setups. Like, this is you, and this is what you're doing, right? Like, there needs to be payoff. And the Ice Witch stuff was pretty unfulfilling, where she's just like, I came out to rescue you from getting frozen, Kellen. And it's just like, okay, so Kellen, you're going to kill this witch like that other one. Like, the previous witch had somebody and she was going, ooga booga, I'm going to eat you. And then you knocked her into the cauldron and killed her, right? Well, she was going to eat one person and you knew she ate other people. On your way here, you saw like a ton of corpses, like a ton of frozen dead people on your way here. But because she's like, oh, you made me realize I was lonely, you're just like, okay, the hell kind of hero are you, bro? The fuck is this? You know what I mean? What? Why? Sorry. I mean, that's not nearly as egregious as that ice shit, but there's just like so many stupid elements where your brain just goes, can you make this make sense? Like, originally when they wrote the story for Throne of Eldraine for the cards, they put the people who were under the sleeping curse into these special glass coffins that held them upright to protect them and other people, because touching people who are trapped in the wicked slumber can trap you in the wicked slumber, right? So basically you go, oh, so yeah, any society, like, think about what people did with plague and stuff back in the day. They would just like burn houses down, sometimes with people in it. It's like, you got the plague, stay away. So in the story, we have somebody who has this sleeping plague and they're standing in the middle of the road. And you're just like, what? Yeah, they're just standing like the middle of the sidewalk and somebody's hurrying and bumps into them. And it's like, are you kidding me? There's just people who can give you the sleeping plague just standing out in the open, and people are hurrying around like they shouldn't be looking and paying attention to this. So then the person just gets knocked on the ground and you're like, does the magic that puts them to sleep protect them from concussions? Because if people just fall over like this, bam, your head off the pavement, bro, that's concussion territory. So Kellen goes to try and help the sleeping person up, and that's when Ruby grabs her, don't do it, that could happen to you. And then as he's leaving, he sees all the townsfolk propping the person back up with wooden implements. And it's like, why are you putting him back in the street where he can fall and get hurt? Why aren't you putting him somewhere safe? Right? Like, that's what you guys would do. You would build a building made out of wood off on the outside of town, and you would transport all the sleepers there to be stored safely where they wouldn't be hurt or whatever, right? So that people wouldn't bump into them and nobody else would get the sleeping curse, because you've already found out you can touch them with wood and everybody knows it because there's 4 people picking them up with wood. So you're not worried about touching them with wood. You're not worried about moving them. So none of this logic stands. The more internal coherence you can add to something, the better. And the Wilds of Eldraine story was dumb nonsense. It was ridiculous. Rowan literally blasts lightning into the ground and just flies away at the end. Ashiok shows up and is just like, all right, Arya, I'm going to turn you into a queen on another plane. And like, Wizards just does this for a bunch of the stories. It goes, come back for the epic next time. We're not even going to remember it. There'll be no payoff. And it's like, why would anybody get invested in this? Right? And then fucking morons will read like the new part and go, look, it says the chase was Ashiok and whatever. And it's like, okay. Do you have a reason for why they got from there, oh, I'm going to make you a queen, into now you're just going to be a saloon singer for $8 working for Oko? Like, how do you functionally allow that gap to happen? How do you not just go, this doesn't make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. Ashiok, like, even if it was Jace, wouldn't have said, I'm going to go make you a queen somewhere randomly like that. Would have said something else, right? We've got a job to do. I've got a plan. I've got a heist. We're going to go and steal a space baby. But like, nope. The reason that wasn't said was because that wasn't the story at the time. But fuck you for reading it and paying attention. That's it. And so, I mean, why bother reading any of it when the newest fucking thing just auto-changed? It's auto-changed and you need to believe this now. Well, I don't, because you're fucking lying. That's not the story that you were telling. You're full of shit. It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Like the ghosts in Ixalan can't be hurt by fungus, but Abuelo freaks out. Oh, fungus tyrant! Yeah, you know that you can't be harmed by those, and you might even be one of those ghosts that can fly into fungus and make them explode, like the other ghosts that just fly into fungus and make them explode. So you know you can't be hurt by it. You know this. Fundamentally, you are aware of this already. The story tells us that. And yet, you just, nope. See, there's no rules. There's no rules. And then, stories have rules. You build the world, you set the rules for them, and then you play inside that rule set. And if I didn't understand the underlying rule set because you did something clever with it, cool. It's like, yo, here's the rule set, and here's what you can extrapolate from it, and this is what we're working on. But the rule set's bigger and allows for other things. And it's like, oh, that's awesome. I love that. You thought it was this, but it's actually this. You know, it's like, oh, you thought that this guy had like this particular kind of magic. You thought he had healing magic. No, actually he had time control magic, and he was reversing time on people's wounds. And he didn't even know what it was at first. And then it's like, bam, the fucking full like scope of his powers get unveiled. But every magic that he's used up to that point can be reasonably argued was done through time control. And you go, okay, cool. So the rule was always, Buddy has time magic. But it appears to be something else that logically follows. You know what I mean? Way more satisfying. Way more satisfying. Like Thunder Junction's story is brain damaged. They introduce Rakdos, never fucking use him for anything other than punch and ral. They have him fucking animating dead out in a desert where there can't be any dead because the railways were built by Capennan railway workers. They're not going to die on the job. They've been doing this forever. It's easy peasy for them. And guess what? The world is uninhabited, so there's not a bunch of corpses. And then, so Gisa and Giraffe go ahead and animate a bunch of corpses. And then later we get a chunk of story with them where they go to a graveyard and go, there's so many corpses here. You don't get to ask that. You just raised a bunch of dead where there can't be undead. And now you're like, why are there corpses here? Because some necromancer brought it all here to make it as a trap. Why? This is stupid. This is so dumb. He just came to Thunder Junction or something to make a big trap to protect something or something. Oh, wow, cool. What about the fact that you guys already raised a bunch of dead where dead can't be raised? Shut up, this is a cool part of the story. Don't worry, they give it to a bunch of authors and nobody cares, so nothing needs to make sense because mouth-breathing fucksticks will read this and go, story's fucking good, bro. Ugh. So dumb. Makes no sense, man. Makes no sense. How do you think they'll differentiate Duskmorn from Markov Manor and Innistrad? It's just set in one house. How will they differentiate it? They'll go, check it out, here's Five Nights at Freddy's. Check it out, here's Freddy. Check it out, here's Jason. Ugh. Ugh. They give everybody a hat house. Check it out. They'll paint a D on everybody's forehead. It's Duskmorn. Everybody's got a D on their head. It's a theme set, and the theme is what if everybody was in this place with a D on their forehead? It's like Red Dwarf, but instead of the H, it's a D. Fuck you, buy it. Fuck you, buy it. Here's the story. Jace actually has a C on his head because he can see everything you do. What? Bro, it was revealed that the D Jace was actually C Jace all along, and that's fucking satisfying. Wow, Jace was Ashiok. That's so cool, and it makes total sense. So, like, how long was Jace Ashiok? Was Jace Ashiok, like, earlier on Eldraine, where was he just torturing people with nightmares? Wait, was Jace Ashiok when the Phyrexia thing? What? But I thought Ashiok feeds on night. No, wait, what? No, don't think. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Jace is Ashiok, sure. It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb. Thunder Junction story's so fucking stupid, bro. It's literally the story that made me go, I am done with new lore. Done with it. Fucking brain damage Magoos. It's so cool that Jace and Vraska's relationship and when their stupid little furry baby is the fucking best. I'm here for it. Ugh. Why? You think they're gonna do anything satisfying with it? What's wrong with your fucking brains, man? Like, fuck, how stupid do you have to be to actually think that's good writing? Like, how fucking dumb do you have to be to think that the Thunder Junction writing makes any kind of fucking sense? Why is everybody working for money? What kind of money? How does like Jace needs the space baby at the vault. He has mind control powers and all this shit. But him and Vraska hatched a plan to get Oko, to hire a bunch of them to fucking heist the piece. What? You're a planeswalker. You have like godlike powers, and you're a fucking mental magic planeswalker, which is so much more powerful than pretty much everybody. This literally makes no fucking sense. Like, no sense. It's so dumb. Super duper, I have no idea why Jace would want to fuck Vraska, but there's a bunch of Magoos online who want to, because there's a bunch of comments like that. What are you talking about? What's fucking disgusting? Some kind of gross fucking snake body or whatever? The fuck is wrong with you? It's like humans. Humans. That's what you should be interested in. Human fucking beings. Not weird, gross fucking cloaca gorgons that can't have babies. What's wrong with your fucking mating instincts? I've been rejected by every human on Earth, so I'd fuck a rat lady if she'd let me. Hey, bitch, you ever had rat in your mouth? Are we sure the space baby isn't also Jace? Can't be sure of anything now, man. Anybody can be anything, and then idiots will lap it up like it was like totally built in well. Oh my god, what an amazing fucking reveal. Vraska is Jace and Jace was fucking himself? What? What's his mom gonna think? Oh my god, I can't wait to see the follow-up lore where we get to find out what Jace's mom fucking thinks about Jace fucking himself, thinking it's Vraska, bro. And then I can't wait for the follow-up to that where we find out where Jace was also his mom. And then it's like, wow, Jace, you were Vraska fucking yourself. And then also when you revealed it to your mom, you were your mom the whole time? What? That's incredible, bro. This is the best writing ever. Holy fucking shit, I gotta share this with everybody. It's genius. It's genius. Loot's the key to everything. What are we gonna call it? I don't know. This thing's just a tool, so I guess just reverse the word tool and we'll sell it to tools. I want a plushie of this Magoo. Burn it with fire, bro. Burn it with fire. People don't get it. They're like, there's been cute looking things in Magic before. Not as fucking main key fucking parts of the story. They're just some stupid little side Magoo. Look at the fur muffin or whatever. Not like, hey, I'm the most important thing and I'll get you around town or whatever or something. We're gonna do the great reset and build back better, Jace. We're gonna tear it all down. Okay, AGR. We're gonna burn the multiverse down. Ugh. So yeah, Jace is everybody, man. I'm Jace for real. Why not? All planeswalkers are Jace. That's a real satisfying story. Kellen was Jace and Akul was Jace, and their fight was actually just the internal struggle of Jace coming to like terms with his infertility, right? Because I don't know, Vraska had to look at his Johnson to make it hard so he could bang her disgusting snake body or something. I don't know. I mean, I heard of getting stoned to bang, but that ain't the way. That ain't the way. Luke, this is so absurd, but you can't stop laughing. Well, good. Have a laugh, man. Have a laugh. Has Magic ever had a 90 Planeswalker battle? What, like the fucking 35 from War of the Spark wasn't enough, bro? 35, 36? Man, the writers at Wizards really loved The Mandalorian. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the writers loved Mandalorian. I think the wizards saw Baby Yoda and were like, "We want, give me that," and they're just like, "What? Give me that ×2." What? What the fuck? And so like, okay, we got to make a fucking stupid cactus baby and give it to this guy who looks just like the dude from the Mandalorian. And now we got to give Jason Vraska, because they can't have a kid, we've got to let them abduct a space baby. People think this is okay, man. I've seen people praising this shit, bro. This is what it's like to stare into the void, right? And just realize that nothing means anything. Like, nothing means anything. People think that's good. People think that's good writing. And that it's cool. Oh. Bro, reading the Thran. Oh, the dwarves and minotaurs. We're going to go fight the Phyrexians. Battle and death. Yeah, it's cool. And then Yawgmoth was like, hey, Urza, would you like to fucking be the other father of this little fucking douchebag fox that I found in the woods? You and me and it will go hold hands and travel the multiverse, and we'll sing that fucking song. So happy together. Oh. Quill, you think they paid any attention up to that when the Mandalorian fell off? They probably thought it was awesome. Are you kidding me? That was great when they're like, the Mandalorian. Hey, do you like the Mandalorian? No, you like this chick. They Loki'd it. They Loki'd it. Where they went, shows about this person now. And it's like, you don't get to do that. That never works. It's such an insane thing to think that you can do that. But I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know. Maybe now, like, people are so dumb. People are lapping up this dog shit story from Wizards. I wish I was dumb. Why do I have to be smart? It's not fair. My brain just naturally picks up on this stuff so quickly. Like, I don't sit down and go, I'm going to pick this apart. That's what people think. People think, you're just a hater who looks for things to hate. No, I'm a lover who pays attention. And through the act of paying attention, I get very annoyed. Because my brain just naturally goes, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't track. That doesn't add up. This doesn't connect with that. That's not my fault, bro. Like, I'm not doing it intentionally. It just fucking happens. How does it not happen to you? It's like when you just assume, it's like, does your brain not pick up on all this fucking shit? How does it not? How do you not fucking get annoyed by it? Right? Damien Cole, Super Chat says, good night, my friend. Biscuits and gravy poutine. What? Biscuits and gravy are better than poutine. Biscuits suck, dude. Biscuits, like all the biscuits I've had are ones from places like, what's it called? Popeyes. Little gross salty bricks, man. It's garbo. Oh, well, I guess it's time for me to turn back into fucking Jace. So, thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. The live stream will be up on the archive afterwards. Don't forget to use that fucking Amazon link. And yeah, into the waters I go. Peace out for now.